YouTube, it's me, Andrea here at Helping Hearts 888. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to God that I'm even able to share with you guys, to be on this platform. I would just like to give thanks. I would like to give thanks to each and every one of my followers or my subscribers. I would like to give thanks to each and every one of you who click on my video and for all the love and support that I do receive. Today, I'm coming on here to talk about a few things. I wanted to talk about something called angel numbers and my journey. Back in 2014, I started seeing 1111. And when I started seeing 1111, I had a lot of other things that started occurring in my life. And I, at some point, started to think that I was just losing it because no one else was talking about these things. It was like my life was falling apart. I just thought that I probably needed to be checked into a mental home. But there was a lot of things that I started to see and I started to look at differently. And even when I watch movies, they started to have different meanings all of a sudden. I would see things in movies and I would ask, hey, did you see that? Or did you get that message? Or, things started to change for me. I also started to see 222, 333, 444, 555, 666, 777, 888, 1010, 1212, 919. There's a lot of number combinations. If you're not sure what angel numbers are, the angels would like to communicate with us, and they have to communicate with us in a way that we'll understand. And you can use Google today to look up the angel numbers. I used to do that, but now, being as I've been experiencing them for so long, I just know what the message is for me. But I wanted to talk a little bit. 1111. It's your wake up call, your spiritual awakening, and it's your choice to answer the call. But what I am gonna tell you is, for me, that phone didn't stop ringing. Hasn't stopped ringing. It's constant, like clockwork. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's like, hey. So, hey, I'm here. And my email address, I'm not sure if I said it in the beginning, is helpinghearts888 at gmail.com. And if you are experiencing these things, sometimes the comment box isn't there. Sometimes I don't even get the comments. So you can email me if you're experiencing these things, and I will guide you. But I just wanted to come on really quick and talk about 999. And my experience yesterday. If you've been along with me on my journey, you'll know that I was engaged and things like that. And even though I was engaged, there was something missing. But I had this perfect vision in my mind of what I wanted, and I was willing to just settle, even though I knew that things weren't right. And finally yesterday, and this is the second go round, it's like, no. You hear spirit talking to you. You are ignoring your intuition, and so you have to make that move. So I decided to call it quits. And on the way there, I started seeing the numbers. And I hadn't seen one in a long time, and that was 999. And I realized that 999 is a completion. It's a door closing. A cycle is ending. So when you see 999, a cycle has been completed in your life. It's going to be a new beginning soon, but a cycle is wrapping up. It's closing out. It's time to close that chapter to go to the next one. And for so long, I was staying when that cycle had been completed. So I had repeated this cycle and I didn't learn the lesson and apply that knowledge. And it was yesterday that I did that. And for me, it felt so good. I've been in many relationships. I've had many breakups and heartbreaks and things like that. But yesterday, it wasn't the same. Now, normally, I would cry, and I did cry. But that cry wasn't the same. It was a different type of tears. And it was amazing, though. It was amazing. And I think it was very helpful to me seeing those numbers. Because 999 would be like a tower moment. But towers are not negative, because when something blows up or it ends, there's something coming. When God closes the door, another one is opening. And I know that what's coming for me is way better than what I had been holding on to. And I've lost so much. And I'm just ready to start building again and start from the ground up. And sometimes it takes you losing everything to just build it all back even better, and to do it yourself, by yourself. And I already knew that when God starts removing people out your life and picking them off one by one, the blessings is coming. But he needs you to be alone. Because when you're alone, you can meditate and you can reflect and you can see things so differently. And I'm going to show you guys a picture that is very, very special to me. I printed it out when my children's father was murdered. I had seen it on Google and it was just the most beautiful thing to me. But I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's a picture of a little girl. And she has a teddy bear in her hand. And it's God on the other side, and he's holding his hand out to her, and he has something behind his back. And God says, just trust me, I have better for you. And the little girl is saying, no, but I love this. And then it has, trust God, what he has is way better and bigger. And behind God's back is a huge bear. But she's not willing to let the little teddy bear go. And for me, it's like what I was doing. I was holding on to something when there's something way bigger that God is trying to bring into my life. And sometimes in life, we tend to get stuck because we're comfortable. And we tend to not want to step out of our comfort zone. We want to play it safe. But in order to achieve your goals and to reach those blessings that God has for you, you have to step out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith. Just step out on faith. And the things will come to you. And I trust and I believe in God. And I believe that in divine timing, everything will come to me as long as I follow my path. I know that I'm one of the chosen ones, and I don't say that in a way of I feel like I'm better than or anything like that. But many are called, few are chosen. Sometimes you can't turn away from your calling because your calling is so loud and it doesn't stop. You are either going to answer. I always say that everyone has a path to go down. You might choose to go left. You might choose to go right. But either way, you are going to be led to the path that you are supposed to go down no matter what. You're going to get there. You might take a little detour and it might be a little rocky and bumpy, but you're going to get there. And some people get there faster and some people get there slower. That's why I don't judge, because I've been through so many things, and sometimes I feel like, man, if you would have knew what you know now, you would have been there faster. But what I know is that where you're at today is exactly where you're supposed to be at. Where I'm at is exactly where I'm supposed to be at. And I really just, if you've been seeing those numbers, you can Google. I'm going to be talking about them more, probably individually, each and every one. But I thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for my family.